Hi guys, welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm making pork Florentine in the Ninja Foodi. Alright guys, I have my Ninja Foodi set on saute high and it's hot. And I have a 10-ounce bag of spinach here. I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil into my Foodi, and I'm going to probably go about 2 or 3 tablespoons. I'm going to put my spinach in here and let it fry just for a few minutes to wilt it down. Then we're going to pull it out. I'm going to chop it up and drain off the excess liquid. Okay, now that I have my spinach all chopped up and I drained the excess liquid out of it, and I set aside here on some paper towel. I have some boneless pork chops here. I seasoned with salt and pepper and some garlic powder. I'm going to add a little more oil into my pressure cooker. Probably about 4 tablespoons. And I'm going to go ahead and brown these chops up. Okay, now that my pork chops are all browned up and set aside, I have 1 onion that I minced up. I'm going to throw that in. And I'm going to throw in 4 spoons of minced garlic. If you use fresh garlic, use about 4 cloves. And I'm going to allow this to saute for a few minutes till the onions soften up. Alright, now that my onions are nice and softened up, I'm going to put my pork chops back in. And I'm just going to layer them in here on the onions. Alright. Now all this juice on the plate, I'm just going to go ahead and dump that right in because that's added flavor, guys. And I have 1 cup of chicken broth I'm going to add in. And I'm going to put my pressure cooker lid on here. And I'm going to set this to pressure cook for 10 minutes. After my 10 minutes are up, I'll let it do a natural release of the pressure for 10 minutes, and then I'll release the existing pressure manually. Okay guys, I pulled my pork chops out and I set them aside and tended them with some foil, and I turned my pressure cooker on a sear saute setting, and I reduced the liquid in there by about half. Now I have 2 tablespoons of flour, 1 tablespoon of garlic powder here. I'm going to whisk into this liquid. We're going to thicken this up. And I'm using a plastic whisk because I don't want to scratch my inner pot, so be careful to do that unless you have a stainless steel pot and you're using like the Instant Pot for this. Okay, that's looking good, guys. Now I'm going to put in a 1/2 cup of heavy cream, and I'm just eyeballing this, guys. That looks about right. Alright, now I'm going to add in a cup of shredded Parmesan cheese. This is going to get really good, guys. We're going to allow this to heat up and allow that cheese to melt in there. And as this heats up, that cheese will melt completely. It's still a little unmelted, I guess you would say. Okay guys, now it's just starting to come up to a boil and then the cheese is melted. I'm going to add that spinach back in that we did in the beginning of the video. Give that a stir. Okay guys, this is ready to go. Let's go ahead and fix up a plate and see what we got. Guys, I also went ahead and made some boiled potatoes and some corn to go with this. Let me get in here and try this chopping. You see how lovely that sauce looks in there. And I'm just cutting this with a fork. That's how tender that chop is. That's really good, guys. Pork chop's nice and tender, well seasoned. Sauce is creamy and cheesy, really delicious. Alright, there you have it. Pork Florentine and the Ninja Foodi. Give it a try. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I'll see ya.